I'm Pranav, a software practitioner, and today I will be your section leader. We will be learning about variables and their types, also called data types, and solve a fun problem by going to Mars. Yeah, literally, we are going to Mars. So here is our agenda. What are variable types? Why do we need data types to store the data? What are the different data types in Python? Before jumping into the problem, we first understand what exactly is a data type. You already know a variable is like a tiny little box in your computer where data is stored. Each variable has a name, value, and a type. In Python, we use different types of data like numbers, Boolean, set, sequences. Sequence has further type like string, list, and tuples. Integer, float, complex numbers are fall under the numeric data type. And you have to explore the rest of data types. And if you encounter any issues, feel free to ask in the community or in the chat section. Okay, so integer is just like a whole numbers, 300. Floating points are decimal numbers, 2.3, 4.6, like that. And strings are nothing but a value inside the double quotes, even though 2000 is also an string because it is inside the double quotes. Sammy Carol is also an string. So today we will focus on numbers, float, and strings. Let's use a moving analogy. When shifting houses, we pack things into label boxes like bathroom. Okay, so bathroom has 15 body towels, 20 hand towels, etc. It helps us to stay organized. Okay, likewise in Python, giving each variable the right type keeps our program organized and efficient. Imagine mixing dishes with cloths. Not a good idea. So types are how we tell Python what kind of data to expect and how to handle it. Okay, let's understand our problem. So, Mars problem. NASA's Mars helicopter Ingenuity uses Python for flight modeling. On Mars, okay, on Mars, weaker. Gravity is weaker, 37.8% than that of Earth. Okay, so your weight is only 37.8% of your weight on Earth. So let's write a Python program. So here Mars multiple is a constant 0.378%, which represents the gravity. Okay. Now first let's take user's input. I have mentioned the steps to uh, convert Earth's weight or sorry Mars weight. Okay. So we will use input method to Earth weight input. Always remember that input is always in the string format. So if you want to perform certain operations on it, we need to convert it into a float. So let's convert it into float. And do you remember that float is nothing but a decimal number? Okay, so we will calculate Mars weight just by multiplying Earth's weight. Mars weight is equal to Earth weight into Mars multiple. Okay, so here is our Mars multiple. Now we have to truncate our float number up to 2 digit. It means we only need two numbers after the decimal point. So there is a function in Python, round. It truncates the number up to two decimal places. Okay, so we will get the right answer now, printing our final output, the equivalent weight on Mars. Let's test our program. Let's test it. Yeah, we did it. So this is how we have to test our program. Always test our program. And that's it for today's session. We have learned how Python stores data using variable and types, use the moving box analogy to understand data organization, wrote a real-world Python program using constants, inputs, conversion, math, and round function. So that's all for now. Thank you and see you later.